Hey guys, what's up? Time for channel updates. This week I have some really cool and exciting new things coming up, so stay tuned. But first, let's actually recap what happened last week. Last week was kind of big in terms of gameplay as well as some vlogs and whatnot. I posted up some more Hitman Sniper Challenge gameplay, which, judging by the views, I can see it's kind of dying off now. A lot of people aren't really interested, so those will probably be the last set of videos unless just you guys want some more, whatever. But I also finished uploading all of my Max Payne 3 playthrough parts. I'm not done with the game. I still got like one more or two more levels to go, and then I'm done with it. And I'll probably finish that off tomorrow, which means you guys should see the end of it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, depending, on how long it takes me. But I did actually finish uploading all of the videos up to date, so if you want to go watch that, that's all up. What else? I posted up some Ghost Recon Future Soldier online gameplay. Some people are kind of into it, some people aren't really. I mean, I've been playing multiplayer kind of off and on. I tried it again just a couple hours ago. Wasn't really feeling it. I have good games and I have bad games, and it's kind of an inconsistent multiplayer for me in terms of having fun with it. But I did a little bit of videos on that. I also posted up a Kinect mount unboxing. I actually bought a mount for my Kinect so I can mount on top of my TV and I can play better in my play space. And I just unboxed that and set it up and showed you guys, how it works and everything. It was really simple unboxing, nothing really too dramatic there. But I actually did test it out with Ghost Recon and actually modifying my weapons, and it's pretty cool. You can like disassemble and assemble your weapons. It has voice control and everything like that. At the same time, Kinect. That's like with me mounting it up there, I now have like the minimum space you need for Kinect. I mean, Kinect requires like a huge amount of space. Um, so I kind of needed to get that mount so I can actually have it sense me in my play space. But I did that. I did finished up the reviews for Ghost Recon Future Soldier and Mortal Kombat Vita, which had been on hiatus for quite some time. I beat those. I beat Ghost Recon 2 weeks ago, and I beat Mortal Kombat like a month ago. But I posted up those reviews, finally got that done, and everything was, good, I guess. So if you want to go hear my opinions on Mortal Kombat for the Vita and Ghost Recon Future Soldier on the Xbox 360, you can go ahead and check that out. And I think that was about it. So yeah, I basically had videos uploading every single day with the exception of yesterday. So I had content up, and that's just basically what you missed. There was nothing too dramatic, but at the same time, if you just want to go see some vlogs, I have those. If you want to see some actual gameplay, I have that as well. So, but anyway, what's coming up this week? Well, I got a couple exciting news. Um, the first of which is I got the internet connection boost for my internet service provider here. Now, previously at the other house, at the Xbox house, I'm getting 35 megabits per second and a 6.5 megabit upload speed, 7 megabit upload speed around there. So uploading videos, was easy. The internet connection was fast. Over on the PS3 house, however, it wasn't really that great. I had a 20 megabit connection for download and a 1 megabit connection, like barely, for my upload speed. So uploading videos here, it would take like an hour to upload like a 10-15 minute video, and it wasn't very beneficial at all. It was just very frustrating. I had to wait here, and I'd only be able to get up at like 10 to 15 videos, like at the most, for a day. Well, I actually now have the boost package for my internet service provider, and I just went on speed test, and I get 30 megabits to download. Well, it said 31, but rounding it off, it said 30 megabits to download, and I actually have 5.5 up. So that being said, I should basically have videos should be going out a lot faster from now on the PS3 house. You see just faster internet connection, more uploads that are continuing consistently, and I should get more videos done. So instead of queuing up like 10 videos and having it upload throughout the whole day, I can now queue those 10 videos and have those finished in probably around 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours, something like that. I mean, depending on how long the videos are. So this video, which generally isn't long at all, like my vlog doesn't use, or my webcam doesn't use, like an MPEG-4 file type. I think these are like MPEG-2 or whatever. But that 52-minute E3 video I did, where I just recapped what happened on day one, it was 52 minutes long, but it was only like It was just under a gig in length. So I mean, these vlogs are perfect. They're not they're not huge on the file size, and I can make them long, but still have enough time to upload them, and it won't be much of a hassle. But anyway, this should upload fairly quick. But that's pretty cool. I have that, so now the connection should be a lot faster, and everything should be good. So that was the first thing. The as far as stuff coming up this week, I'm gonna finish Max Payne 3 probably tomorrow. I'll probably have that uploaded tomorrow or the day after, depending on how late I beat it, how late I start the upload. As far as games, there's not. I mean, I know there's a lot of Vita games coming out. I think Gravity Rush comes out. I downloaded the demo, but I wasn't really feeling the game, so I'm gonna be passing on that. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do in terms of actual gameplay, just besides Max Payne. I'll probably try out the Max Payne 3 multiplayer, but like I said, I heard mixed feelings about that, so I don't know whether or not that's going to be something addictive or something not, but I'll probably try out the multiplayer of that, and then I'll just be on my PS3 usually trying to rebeat my old games. I'm almost done with LA Noire, so that's what I'm currently beating through. This week, though, is my birthday. My birthday is on Thursday. It's my 18th birthday. I will finally be a legal adult, which is pretty nice. So, now that it's pretty cool to have this YouTube thing start when I was only 14 years old, and now I'm gonna be 18. It's kind of like continued all through my teenage and child years, up to my adult years and beyond. So, it's pretty cool to have that, and not really going to be doing anything special. I've been getting lots of cash. This is something else I want to mention. My uncle just sent me. I just got his graduation card today, and he lives over in the East Coast somewhere. I think I think Washington or something like that, but not DC. But he sent me a graduation card, and he put $200 on this Visa card. I mean, that's like wow. I mean, my parents gave me like $250, and now I got $200 from this. I mean, it's incredible, That being said, I mean, for me, that's a big deal because I never used to get money at all on birthdays and Christmas, and holidays and stuff like that. I never used to get money. It's always been a gift card with like the most $50 on it, and just usually games and actual objects. I never used to get just cash, and now I have all this cash, and it's pretty cool. That being said, games are coming up like Sleeping Dogs, Far Cry 3, and especially October, I think it's going to help. I probably will be able to survive it, although just because I have a lot of money doesn't mean that I can justify me purchasing games back to back. I'm not going to be sitting here and basically just buying every single game as it comes out. My policy now is, in order to save my money and be more efficient with my money, and this is what I always do with games now, is I look at a game, right? And I watch gameplay, I do my research, I do, watch trailers, I basically, learn about the game. And I look at that game and I say, and I have like a price that pops up in my head, and that price is the actual value of what I think this game is worth to me. For example, Binary Domain, when it came out, I was really excited to play that. It had a fantastic campaign, but I'm not paying $60 when the game doesn't really have a full, really, addicting and just really well made multiplayer option. It may have a great campaign, but like the full package for $60, you're expecting to get something like Uncharted 3, which is a fantastic campaign and also a fantastic multiplayer at the same time. And Binary Domain had a fantastic campaign, but the multiplayer was really lacking. So what I did is I said, okay, Binary Domain's worth $40 to me. All right, that's the price I came up with. And Newegg actually had a deal that said $45 on it, and I made the exception of purchasing it at that price. But that's what I've been doing with all my games. So, for example, like Spec Ops Line, I really do want to get that game, but I'm not going to be buying it, on release. Doesn't matter how many hundreds of dollars I have. I'm just going to wait till the game's like $40. That's probably about what it's worth, because I follow Nolan North on Twitter, and he said that it's a psychological mind blower, and that's great. But the multiplayer, from what I've seen, looks like just awful. It looks awful. So we have that. But like other games, Sleeping Dogs looks fantastic, so I pre-ordered that. Far Cry 3 again looks fantastic. And especially Resident Evil 6 and all these other games coming out in October, they all look good. But I don't know enough about them to the point where I'm actually going to feel comfortable spending my money. And that's what I think a lot of people just do is a lot, especially younger people who don't have like a consistent flow of cash and income, is they'll get their money, they'll get their $60, and they'll go out and just buy the game that they want straight away. And the thing is like 90% of games, 95% of games, whatever. Um, the majority of games that come out are not worth the $60 price tag. They're not, and this is shown like consistently throughout. But the thing is, it's become a normal part of our lives, so that $60, game developers will just flesh out, the game, just name it with $60 on it. For example, what's the game that came out that was not worth $60? The Darkness 2, for instance. The Darkness 2 was a great game. It was. But it was not worth $60, let's be honest. It had a good campaign, but I would not pay $60 to experience The Darkness 2. I enjoyed it, but not really my type of style of game, first of all. I didn't play the first one, but it did have a good campaign. And so what I did is I actually waited till that game went on sale, and it went on sale on Amazon, the PC, and I bought it for $30. And that's actually I bought it a week after release, so all I had to wait was 7 days, and I got it for $60. I'm sorry, for $30. And that's what I'm just starting to do. I'm just waiting calmly because, I mean, I'm an Amazon shopper. I shop there frequently. So that being said, they have a lot of deals going on, and a lot of stuff. Especially for PC games. PC games are so cheap these days, and like I said, all you have to do is wait a week after release, and you can get them for like half off. For example, Syndicate, the same example. All I had to wait was a week after its release, and I got it for $30. It's like incredible, and that's brand new, and that did come with the DLC package. And Darkness 2 is also the signature edition or whatever they had going on, the limited edition. But it's like if you wait only a week, you can get these games for half off, the same price as someone else who just paid full price for the game. These games don't last. These games are not worth the actual value that they're sold for, and it's kind of unfortunate. So, but that's the way it works here, I guess. But that's just what I'm starting to do. All right. So a couple of these games you may ask, well, aren't you going to get this? It's like, yeah, I'm going to get it, but it's just not going to be straight away to the point where I'm just going to throw $60 at the game just because I can. That's not the responsible decision. But that's cool. All right, that's nice that I got that gift card and everything like that. But with that, I'm gonna get a PlayStation Plus subscription. Sony convinced me at their PlayStation conference, and they've also had a lot of really good freebies. For example, like Infamous 2 came out a year ago. It's now free on the PlayStation Store, which is pretty cool. And also Saints Row 2. And then I think last month we had Far Cry 2 was also free for the PlayStation Store. And I was a PlayStation Plus member once, just to test it out, and I really wanted the Assassin's Creed Revelations beta. Excuse me. I really wanted that beta, and it was nice, but at the time when it first came out, it wasn't really like, it didn't really have as much stuff. Well, now that it's been out for like a year or whatever, I now feel confident in the service itself. I mean, yes, it doesn't include online play, but they give you a lot of free stuff. Let's be honest, there's a lot of free stuff that gets there. So I'm now going to become a PlayStation Plus member. So I'll probably do that after this video, and that's pretty cool. So that's that. Coming up this week, there's, like I said, Max Payne 3 multiplayer. I want to do that in the end of Max Payne playthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough. I know a couple of videos, there's only like a handful of people who actually watch all my videos, which I do appreciate them. Thank you very much. But, I got to kind of figure out, it's kind of like, I know that a lot of people aren't going to sit here and watch a 40-part playthrough from start to finish. I mean, I rarely do that. Even in DSP's case, like, there'll be like 1 or 2 games that he plays while I'll actually watch from start to finish, like Uncharted 3 and his Max Payne 3 playthrough. I'm actually watching from start to finish, and those are just games that I'm excited for, and it kind of like set a challenge for myself. So like one time I'll just be like, I'm gonna watch this playthrough from start to finish, and I'll watch the playthrough from start to finish. But yeah. Also coming up at the end of this month sometime is going to be the video displaying what games I'm going to be purchasing for the third quarter of 2012. So that'll be cool. If you want to hear my opinion on what games I'm going to be purchasing for July, August, and September. Now, there's not a lot of games coming out in between then. There's only like 2 releases I'm really interested in, but the last, October is filled. Let's be honest, October's just, it's a little bit too filled. The same thing happened with 2011, although this year it seems like October's like just it's too much to handle. I don't. It's like you have to be Bill Gates to afford everything in October. There's Resident Evil 5, Dishonored, 007 Legends, Medal of Honor, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, Forza Horizon. I mean, and those last four that I just mentioned, those are all coming out on the same day. So I'm really gonna walk into GameStop or get a package and then leave the store with like 4 games, in my bag. It's like it's not realistic, kind of, but there's a lot of games coming out in October, and all of them are AAA blockbuster releases. Or the majority of them, all right, with the exception of 007 Legends and uh, well, I think that's the only game. I mean, I'm gonna pass on 007 Legends. I'm gonna get it, but I'm not gonna get it right away. The reason is it looks the same. It looks exactly the same as GoldenEye, so that's why. But like other games like Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, I'm looking forward to. I think that'll be pretty cool. Although I kind of don't like how they're releasing it on the same day as Assassin's Creed 3 because they said you can import your save file from Liberation to Assassin's Creed 3. Well, that's great and all, but wouldn't you like to give players time to beat Liberation and then have then once Assassin's Creed 3 comes out, then they can just straight import their game instead of having them come out on the same day? If it's just kind of weird because it's like, why would you play? Why would you have the prequel to a game released on the same game as the same day as the actual game? It's kind of weird. It's like, do I really want to play the Vita title first before Assassin's Creed 3? It's just, I wish they would release it like a couple weeks earlier, but whatever, they're not. But yeah, also, I don't think I mentioned this to you guys. I'll probably post up another video about it later, but check out the website. I redid the website like a month ago or almost a month ago, and I announced it on Twitter, but I never really announced it on YouTube. So I redid the website completely, like just from the ground up. It's completely different, HTML5 and everything like that. And please just check it out and give me some feedback or whatever. The link is on the channel. Just click industrialgaming.com, and then it'll bring you there. But I redid it, and I got a lot of positive comments on Twitter, but I never actually formally announced it on YouTube. So there's that. Also, the last thing I want to mention, which is probably like one of the most ambitious things probably this week, or depending on how long it's going to take me, is I want to do a parody trailer. Well, not really a parody trailer, but I want to do my own trailer for Far Cry 3. And if you've seen the European Insane Edition trailer, where Voss is talking about how it comes with the little doll and the travel pack and the extra content and stuff like that. I wanted to do something like that, but instead of talking about the collectors or the Insane Edition, it would just be talking about the regular game. So the thing is, in that trailer, it's gonna be I'm actually gonna be acting in it, but it's gonna be like the same perspective from like the chest down, without my face. But the thing is, it's really hard to do that voice, and I don't know if I can nail it. I've surprised myself before. Like I can do the Adam Jensen voice fairly well, and I can do some voices, all right, but that one's gonna be hard. I'm gonna see about if I can do that because I think that'll be pretty cool. Have a nice minute and a half long trailer or whatever of just him saying like you know do you want to know why you want to buy the game, stuff like that. So and that's what I plan on doing. I'm gonna have to write a script and something like that, but I want to do that, and I think that'll be pretty cool and pretty interesting, and hopefully, it'll be different. I mean, that's the thing. When I do crazy, uh, new content that's just that no one's ever seen before. When I put, like, for example, the Modern Warfare 3 Buy It Again trailer, like a lot of people like that, and I haven't done a parody trailer like that in a while. So I want to do another trailer, kind of like that, but a little bit more serious. All right. But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. So just I really expect nothing much in terms of gameplay, except the end of Max Payne 3's playthrough, as well as some multiplayer gameplay for the game. And then maybe if something else comes up, I don't know. I applied for the Skyrim Dawnguard beta, but I don't think I could be getting into it because the actual DLC releases like at the end of June, and I haven't heard from them about when the beta is going to be rolling out. So I don't know if it's going to be rolling out this week or next week, or the day before, whatever. So we're gonna see. But hopefully it'd be nice if I get into that. But yeah, that's it. That's it. So hope you guys are excited. Like I said, boost connections. So I'm gonna test how long the upload speed takes. It should be fairly easy and fast. And Far Cry 3 trailer that I'm gonna try to do. Just give me some time. Skyrim Connect, still trying to focus on that. Still, I don't have a clear idea of what I want it to be like, and that's the thing. I don't want to just put up a video and saying, this is how it works. Fus ro da, and just like a constant repeat of like all the commands. I want to actually make a cool little video out of it and make it interesting to watch at the same time. I just don't have a clear idea of how I want it to be layered out, if that makes sense. And Max Payne 3 playthrough and multiplayer gameplay. So that's it. I'm done. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day, and thanks for watching. And yeah.